Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This pick a card is about what you need to know about your spiritual journey, where you're at on your spiritual journey, or what's to come on your spiritual journey. Please keep in mind it could still pertain to your past, your present, or your potential near future. Not only talking about you, but people and situations going on around you, experiences, relationships, etc. Okay? Group 1, we have the High Priestess. Harness mystic power with the purple flower. In group 2, we have the yellow flower with Kali with liberation. And group 3, we have the white flower with Satira brazen. This is from the African goddess deck. This one is from the Goddess Power Oracle. And then this card is from Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. As usual, if you're drawn to more than one group, that's fine as well. I feel like I'm going to pull some, I've pulled some cards off camera already, but I have other cards under here. Each of these decks have a message from each of these decks as well in these groups. Did I say that right? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I feel like that one wanted to come out too. So we're doing a lot of cards this evening, so I'll just go ahead and get even for everybody. All right, look at this. Psychic abilities, every bit spiritual power, guys. Closure on something, closure within a home situation, finding closure, closing on a home also. Lighten your load, okay? This is a strong commitment that you're going for, but the need to release the weight of the world off your shoulders, release other people's burdens off your shoulders, okay? There is healing within this situation. Pray for their strength in this situation, whatever it is that you're taking on as your own, okay? Somebody in your friend group, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Let me stop you right there. I'd like to share what the inside of this box says. Guardians of the four corners, Mother in the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. Then the bottom of the box says, I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. Know that as you're doing your healing, your spiritual work, your spiritual healing, your ancestral healing, your trauma healing, even trauma in this lifetime, you are helping to heal other people in your collective around you, okay? If you watch this channel regularly, if you're a member of any of my other social media platforms, you are part of a collective, a group. It is a group effort. And now the weight on the world card is popping up again. So we have to be mindful that we're not taking on the collective consciousness, fears, thoughts, anxieties as our own also, okay? As I'm talking, I feel like I want to get cards from this deck as well. So as usual, I will be right back with starting with group number 1, okay? All right. So group number 1, those that chose. High Priestess, harness your mystic power, black cats, strong Egypt vibes here. We do have a Merkaba up here, and then this kind of, it doesn't exactly look like an Ankh, but it reminds me of an Ankh. Harness your mystic power. I feel like reading the book on this one too, so let's just turn right to it. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. Look forward to the future with positivity. I'm going to hold this up if you would like to read the book meaning, if you're curious, if your higher self is urging you to read it, okay? There's part of it, you know the drill, right? Pause and screenshot. And there's the other part of it. Anything else? That's it. Tracking down your fears and desires. Okay. I feel like pulling this card too. Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect though. So there could be a situation that you're needing to reflect on. Maybe someone who's focused too much on the future, or you could be focused too much on the past. Could be too worried about what's coming on the path ahead of you. But I do notice there's a galaxy that she's looking into. And on my Facebook page, if you're not a member of Facebook, or if you don't even have a Facebook, you might want to create one, because I did just literally change my background to a picture of a galaxy or something. 444 on the timer. Alright, I forgot I have more cards here, so let's see. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. being mindful of who you're exchanging energy with. I'm noticing these diamond shapes back here, these geometric symbols, and then the Merkaba. So if you're not seeing these kind of symbols now, also Norse pagan runic symbols is popping up. So if you're not noticing these yet, these will be given to you on your path to let you know that your ancestors are close by you, trying to help guide you. There's also diamond shapes on her dress here too. Stag, trust and thrive. Trust the forward way. Exchange energy to create abundance. It did say here, focus on the positive, right? So if we're projecting positive vibes out, you know, we're expecting positive things to happen in our life, we will get positive things. Also, the purple with the flower can signify stuff in the crown chakra. You might want to look up an overactive or underactive crown chakra as well. Something's blooming for you. New gifts, new talents, new abilities. Maybe something that you tried out in the past. Maybe something even from your childhood. Karmic relationship. Sometimes love hurts. Reason for everything, right? So this could be what you're trying to heal from a past karmic relationship, because believe it or not, those toxic relationships were supposed to happen. Those crappy people that came into our lives and did us dirty, it was supposed to happen. Not exactly how they made it play out, but the lessons behind it were supposed to be for us to learn. This person was all talk and no show. Maybe you're artsy, fartsy crafting. Anyways, healing is coming for you, or you're right in the midst of it, right? Connecting with your ancestors in dreams and in the astral plane. Drink water and eat your veggies. More healthier ways coming in for you guys. Inspiration. All right, so inspiration is coming out under harnessing your mystic power. There's something new igniting within you, some sort of new life force that's awakening that you're going to want to express. Peace. The energy of peace, exchanging energy should create abundance, exchanging peaceful energy with one another. Maybe you're avoiding conflict now. Maybe you're one to really thrive on chaos and conflict, because we're really good sometimes in those moments on thinking on our feet, right? Spirit guide. Oh, trust and thrive. Trust your spirit guide. There's a fourth card here. Reconciliation. A reconciliation with something in your past. A reconciliation with spirit about this situation in your past, reconciling with spirit on your future. Maybe something happened and you were like, fuck this, we've got the universe right here, why is the universe trying to fuck me so hard all the time? But when we give out that energy that we're expecting to get fucked by the universe is like, oh, well, we read you back, because that's how we work. We get what we give out, right? Moving forward. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Look, moving forward. I'm going to get another card here. Cleansing, moving forward to cleansing the situation. You see the wings here and the wings here. Well, actually, that's a shell, like this one with smudge in it. Smudge sage bundle in it. Okay? Use it. It's there for a reason. You might need to be using it every day. Black tourmaline also, I think that helps with like deflecting or absorbing negative energy, transmuting negative energy. Something about your personal power. This is what's waking up within you. Inspiration on your personal power. And actually, I feel like this card wants to come out too, because you are a healer. The healer within you is awakening. And look, the energy around you, your spirit guides are here trying to lead you towards something, towards a new door. Shaman. Ooh, shaman, baby. You're a healer, group 1. All right. Maybe you've already done this. Maybe you've already reconciled the past. Forward movement. This came out in reverse, river in reverse. So it's something you've been resisting. Take time to reflect. In order to ascend on this spiritual journey, ascend into your peace, ascend into connection with spirit, there's something here that's needing to be forgiven, released, shed, healed. even just set with. Maybe sometimes we need to take accountability in situations. Sometimes we're the toxic ones, you know, but that's, nobody's to blame for anything. When we're around toxic people, it tends to make us a little bitter, right? When we deal with the toxic situation that just keeps happening over and over and over and over again, same bullshit, different day, right? Different day, same bullshit, whatever that saying is. What's the reconciliation though? Exhaustion. Okay, this could be you reconciling with your higher self, you and your ego, and just taking time to sit with it. Something, maybe something that's depleting you, tugging on your energy source. The puzzles of the pieces of the puzzle were coming together for you. Acknowledgement, I heard again. Slowing down. Turtle. Exhaustion, yeah, slowing down before you hit a point of exhaustion, group 1. Embody the energy of peace. There could be a conditioned belief, or I don't know what the other word for it is, but something conditioned upon you in a previous relationship or in your childhood or something that you've been reflecting on, like, oh wow, they said it to me this one time and I've only seen it from that point of view all these years. So there's something shutting off of you in that aspect as well. Cleansing, 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 cleansing your energy. Surrender. I set. Trust and thrive. We've got the, I forget what this symbol is behind it with the 3 spirals, but spirals could be a thing. Symbols are very big for you guys, even arrows. Maybe you're seeing arrowheads, arrows, broken arrows, straight lines, circles, anything. I just don't know what else. This says resonating. I cut the deck earlier on a message in my Facebook group, so you might want to go back. Definitely, there's the Facebook group message again. Okay, something is there for you. I post things on there on my other social media platforms that aren't the same messages as here. Sometimes I take a break from all of it because whenever the messages start repeating on all platforms, I know that's like, you know, it's already gotten out there several times and I need to stop for a little while. I need to do my own reflection, my own reconciliation, because I need to slow down myself, you know, and surrender to my peaceful nature, right? Have confidence in your magic though. Your ancestors are trying to show you something, and I just heard embed. They're trying to embed something upon you, okay? We need rest and renewal with the disowned self. Like you need to reconcile with yourself, viewer, because you really depleted yourself, and our body, our vessel, is the only one we have. We have to nurture it. We have to take care of it. We have to treat it like it's a machine, right? We have to get a tune-up. We have to hydrate it, you know. The fruits and the veggies, putting healthier things in us. I see these leafy greens here as well. I need some water myself. Okay. Is there anything else for group 1? Surrendering to the truth of you. Surrendering to show the world the real you. You probably have Aquarius placements in your chart too, and if you know anything about astrology, Aquarians are very unique. They fly solo a lot. They're very to themselves, but they can also be really quirky and outgoing. They can be extrovertly introverted, or vice versa. Ooh, you guys, but you're making it there. You're cutting through the veil. Things are being lifted for you. Things are, new inspiration and peace are coming in for you. Remember, you might even see puzzle pieces and turtles as well. The turtle is a signified to say it's okay to go slow and take your fucking time. There is no rush, okay? You see her, she's surrendered. She's taking care of her child, her baby child, but she's on this chase lounge just chilling, right? We've got the Eye of Ra up here too, and then we also have the Master number 44. So nurture yourself as you would a child in your life. Maybe talk to yourself as you would a child in your life. Do something maybe that you weren't allowed to do whenever you were a child. Be defiant, be a little rebellious, but definitely slowing down, because there is a completion coming up for you. and things take time. And I don't know about you guys, but I used to get the message patience. Patience was the #1 thing I had to learn, because we are taught to hurry up and live. But now we need to hurry up and slow down. We need to hurry up and wait. We need to hurry up and take our time. This is all I have for you, Group 1. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Also, you'll be seeing bucks, deer as well. If it did, if you would hit the like and subscribe button for me, greatly appreciated. That you help the channel grow, and then more of the message can get out. Love and light. Hello, Group 2. Thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for viewing the pick a card. I hope there's something here that can help you along your journey. If you picked the yellow flower or Kali with liberation, number 26 or the number 8, I feel like Group 2, you guys, with these little hand swords, I'm sure themes, but anyways, you're cutting something out of your life, cutting people out of your life, toxic people, people that just might pull, you might feel are holding you back or don't fully support you as well. There's crown chakra and third eye awakening, but I also heard the evil eye, so you may be needing to wear or been thinking about getting an evil eye bracelet of some sorts. We do have the yellow, which signifies towards the solar plexus chakra. So there's personal empowerment here, strength, character building. I'm going to read the book meaning for Kali here. The empowerment message is, you're being invited by the Hindu goddess of liberation and revolution. Kali, oh yeah, like you're liberating yourself from even stuff within yourself. This could be old energies, self-sabotaging modes. Kali, to address the aspects in your own shadow nature that have held you hostage to old ideas that no longer serve who you want to become. You can no longer define yourself by your victim story and expect to succeed in your life. There is a beauty in liberation that is deep, fierce, and courageous. It rises up from the willingness to break the chains of the past in order to transform into something new. You may be afraid to set boundaries with others, but the goddess Kali has come to lend you her daggers, for you must cut ties with the familiar ideas about life that have determined your place in the world up until now. Have you been holding back on shining in the world? You are afraid of the reprisal or judgment of others? This helps no one. You must step into life, authentic and glowing. Yes, the solar plexus right there, baby. Refuse to allow the potential of judgment of others to affect you. Every day, claim your fucking power to liberate yourself from caring what others think. When you are asking for the wisdom to live and contribute, to do no harm, and to serve for the highest good of all, none of this matters, even if you must tear down what has been built. There are things within you that are going to try to stop you from succeeding as well. There are going to be people who try to tear you down. There's going to be these low vibe energies that are come in. They're going to try to feed you these self-sabotaging beliefs about yourself. And, you know, we say, hey, we don't think that way anymore. I release you with love and compassion. Or you can be transmuted. Somebody may be trying to hold you back from blossoming and blooming. I'm also seeing all these sunflowers I have here today with the honeybee, you know. The honeybee works in a hive, but also whenever the honeybee is out pollinating, it works alone. So Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous. I also felt some tightening in my throat chakra too, so there's some sort of, maybe something that needs to be released from the throat chakra, some fear about speaking what is on your mind, or speaking up to those who are taking advantage of you or just using you, or, you know, that may take advantage of you, run all over you. Kali will help you whenever you need to be courageous. Even when you are most afraid, be fierce and be loving and be willing to learn. Life will respond in miraculous ways. So the alignment message here, I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to hold it up because it's a lot. So the alignment message starts right here, and then it goes over here. Sorry for the shadows and everything, but take heart, for you are not alone. Oh, I feel like this needs to go for a message on my Facebook channel too. And then here it is, self-honesty. You have what it takes. Now make something meaningful and be someone you're proud of. Stop trying to make others proud of you. If you're proud of yourself, that's all that matters, right? Compassion with yourself. So I'm going to mark this. Number 26. Also, because I'm going to put that, some people I know just like to read the stuff on my Facebook. I keep calling it a channel. But anyways, not everybody views all the social media platforms. And that's another thing, is make sure you're checking out the other social media platforms, because there are different messages that will come out at different times. And this message that's going on here on the YouTube channel is not going to be the same ones that I address on the Facebook always, even though I publish these on Facebook. It's not going to be the same one I put on TikTok, which I don't get on TikTok hardly anymore. And then it's not going to be the same I put on Instagram either. Ooh, baby. Oh my God. Look at all this fire energy, group 2. I've got goosebumps up my right side. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming through. This could be an energy you need to disconnect from too. I almost said connect with too. So there could have been a far out Aries, I guess. I was going to say Aries. A far out fire sign, maybe, that you had disconnected with previously. There's a reconnection. We've got fertility. So she's preggo here. So if you're at that age and this is something that you're not looking for right now, you might want to take extra precautions, okay? Just be really careful if you're not looking to get pregnant. Compassion. The card after this in the book was compassion too, and the world here. You might be coming from group 1, or you might have been drawn to group 1 as well. Totally fine. And then we got protection. Oh, okay, so look at this. She's pregnant. She's holding the world. Then she's pregnant with the world. This is the High Priestess here. There's transformation going on. Crown chakra again. Ooh, enlightenment, I heard. Grounding. She's leaning against a tree. These are just beautiful cards. Let me lighten it up some so maybe you can see. You know what? I know the iPhones are really good at pictures and focusing and stuff. They need to make eye cameras instead of just iPhones. Just throwing that out there, universe. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Yeah, group 1 had... okay, look, just... Group 1 had this card. And look, moving forward, and it literally had a card next to it that was talking about energy, and a card below that about peace. So she looks peaceful. She looks a little worried. So she's got her hands. She's a healer. Okay, healing with compassion, letting those go around you with compassion. We're able to hold compassion and respect and love, unconditional love, for those that are on their healing journey. There's this sense of needing to. Maybe this is what you're trying to figure out, group 2, is how you're going to hold to those aspects for the people who aren't the greatest to you in your life right now. You're embracing the energy of peace, though, and look, following your instincts. Owls, ravens, panthers, deer, winged animal guardian. Sage, be devoted and committed. You are a light worker. You are a healer. With the tree again. Tree. He's leaning against a tree. She's leaning against a tree. Getting grounded. Getting rooted. There's going to be a lot of options, choices for you to make, and you're going to make the right ones. See how there's a bat and a snake here? It's like you're going to choose the one that's going to aid you in your ascension on this journey, okay? And I feel like since this card is next, it has something to do with how your perspective or a thinking pattern around something. And see the stairs here and the ladder? Exactly. Emotional fulfillment. There is a new beginning here and a happy life, happy home situation. Looking on to bigger and brighter things. Looking forward to the future. I guess I'll use these cards since I had them out anyways. Oh, wait a minute. They just showed me this deck over here. So, don't let pride get in your way, Leo energy. So, there's that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in again. What's on the bottom of the deck? So, this is a shadow aspect of us. Sometimes we can mistake pride for arrogance. I'm not saying you're arrogant, but sometimes our pride, sometimes I just heard excuse. So, sometimes I'm Leo, I'm really prideful. I do let pride get in my way, you know, but there's like, there could be a situation where it's not going to. Like, you won't have a choice but to put it aside. But then I have the devil with the 5 of swords, and you see how he's looking like he's got a headache. This bird's cawing in his face, and look right here with the devil. They're holding their head too. There's a dark energy around you. Be mindful of who you're connecting with on the other side as well. But look, it's all going to lead to fulfillment. 10 of Pentacles, that's material prosperity, financial abundance. Something about your grandparents too, or your grandchildren. I just saw the 10 of Wands. Baggage, picking up, leaving. Going to work on the broken arrows in your life. This card landed in my incense box, so you might need to smudge as well, group 2. Don't reach for low-hanging fruit, but she does have a cauldron here. She's got several ingredients here. Doing money spells, money affirmations. Bringing in. And the arrow here. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Something around peaceful within a relationship. Doesn't have to be, you know, romantic involvement here. But there's judgment. There's something being released from you or them. And the wheel of fortune will be turning towards a new beginning of stability. Away from heartache, grief, loss, sorrow. Okay, moving into mindfulness and communication and our emotions. But I did hear irritability as well. Maybe you're irritated with me in this message right now. Look, I'm just the fucking messenger. Let's see what this other card is. Initiation. Initiation. After this liberation, you're going into a cycle of initiation. An initiation into peace. What else? An initiation into the lotus flowers here. Something unfolding. The hungry ghosts. Obsession, scarcity, consciousness, attachment. I do see the fairy here, and then the word ghosts. So something about, could be the ghosts of the past as well. Something about shame, maybe something you were shameful to admit in the past. What's this card real quick? Shine. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't let your pride get in your way. Don't let... Okay, so a situation that just came to mind is that maybe there's somebody around you. When you get around them, maybe you feel like they outshine you in some way, so there's a need of like, maybe that's why you're disconnecting from them, is because you feel like they irritate you, or both, because they shine, because they're their true authentic selves. This could irritate you, and that's okay too, but you've got to ask yourself why, instead of constantly saying, well, she's this, he's that, they're this. You know, we're reflections of each other. So if something within this person irritates you, then it's something that you're not happy with within yourself. Excuse me. Mama de Jumbo. So this could have to do with a mother figure too. This could be a mother who was irritated by your shine. What's this card sticking out? Take time to reflect on a situation. I feel like cutting the deck as well. Exchange energy to create abundance. Drop your shields, protection, guardian. It's time to drop your shields. It's time to drop the warrior stance, the defensiveness. And this is some sort of cycle that you're being liberated from, and you're stepping into this next season as a seer. See beyond the current situation. But I feel like there was something veiled here to you, and now the veil is being lifted. You're being activated. You're being initiated. Enjoy the growth and reap the rewards. I cut the deck earlier for them too. Easy does it. Rest and vacation is needed. And look, I forgive you. It's okay. And maybe you're needing to say this to someone. Maybe you're reflecting on a situation that we did to somebody, and we're really beating ourselves up about it. This person has already healed from it and moved on. They've forgiven you a long time ago. I'm hiding my true intentions. Cactus. Don't sit on one, okay? Alright, anything else in this deck? Final message. Final message for group 2. Connectivity. We are all connected. Connecting to source, though, I heard. I've got number 32 and 32 here, which break down to the number 5. That signifies change, growth, preparations coming to fruition. Again, with that 7 of Pentacles, where she's reaching up, grabbing onto the fruit on the tree. Time to replenish and have confidence in your magic, okay? This disowned self, too, could be healing from a past life situation around your psychic gifts and abilities. Maybe you have an ability to see ghosts. Maybe you see orbs. Maybe you know you can connect with spirit. Maybe you know you can connect with the lower vibe entities as well. And then I have change. Change the burden around something. Change the burden or the irritability to friendliness. We have the rebel, and then fighting, and then going with the flow. So it's like, yeah, you're moving out of that. You're breaking these chains. Something within you, past lives, look at it, past lives again. There's compromise with you and your dark self, your shadow self, seeing beyond the illusion, because you know you're the creator and how you choose to experience the situations going on around you or within you. And then we have integration with initiation. Clinging to the past in reverse with the number 5 again. Spirit's got your back, babes. Spirit's got your back. It's all in divine timing, and it's going to be okay, okay? It's a matter of turning in and learning to go with the flow. Learning to quiet from these voices outside of you. So these could be the low vibe shadow self entities. We do have connections to dark ancestors as well. So there might be needing to cut the cords from any ancestors that are around you that are not here for your highest good, who are not wanting us to betterment. There are ancestors of ours that are completely okay with staying in the low vibe stage and the low vibe realms where it's anger, animosity, fear, loss, sorrow, guilt, grief, and shame. And again with the lotus flower here, flowering, unfoldment, silence, okay? Paying attention to the moon phases as well. And then we've got, yeah, you're healing the suppression in an ancestral chain. Whoa, it's intense. I was just fixing to say, this is deep. This is intense. Something about the Christmas Carol, too. That's what reminds me. All right, I have to see the next 2 cards, too. Control, participation, ordinariness. You are not ordinary, group 2. You're very unique. You're very different. You're also very challenging. Spirit team says, don't let pride get in your way. Maybe that's why that's cards here, is they think, you know, they're trying to show you things, and then you're agreeing with your ego self, like, no, I don't need to do that. Ooh, I feel you on that, though. And I know better. But it's like, it's so quick to decide, no, I don't want to do that, you know, that's going to involve me getting up off my ass, you know, like, or that's going to take doing this or doing that, or I'll have to go out and do this, and I'm just so tired right now already, and I don't want to people. It's crazy, right? If you feel me, you feel me. Healing your divine feminine with black moonstone, healing the creativity, that's your sacral chakra, and then we have unconditional love. Mother Mary with diamond, holding unconditional love for ourselves and others. Dance, dance, dance. That's a good way to raise your vibe and release energy too, is dancing, okay? All right, that is all I have for you. That ran a little long, but that's okay. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for me. Love and light. Last but certainly not least, group 3. For those that chose this sweet little white flower. Something pure, a fresh start, a new beginning, a clean slate here for group 3. Or the number 17, number 8 was Satira and Brazen. Not giving any fucks. Also, there's a train behind her. I'm just noticing this. It could be travel coming up for you. Moving or travel. I'm going to read the book meaning of this, though. The temple here is from the warriors. The element is fire. So we've got Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius again. Could have those placements in your charts, but you don't have to. Satira's guidance says, step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you're plugged into the source. So people could be really hating on you, group 3. They're overly emotional. They don't want to see you do good. They don't want to see you do well. There's a sword over here too, so cutting those people off. If you're a group drawn to any of the other groups, I feel like either or both of the other groups could have a message for you there as well. The goddess declaration says, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Is it brazen to be unapologetically you? It is brazen. It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your fucking way. I like this message too, and I feel like I'm going to need to share it on my Facebook page. If you're not a member of Facebook, you should go totally connect with my page. The information is below, okay? Because I've had to mention it in the past 2 groups, and Facebook isn't the only other social media platform I have, but maybe you're here and you just catch me on here, but there's always different messages too that I'll put out on Facebook. They're not video reads or anything like this, but I'll put pictures of the cards and descriptions. Stay rooted and grounded through this experience. I heard awakening. Something's awakening within you, right? Hold the space. Dancing, even. Druid, you might want to look up the spiritual meaning behind Druid. Water, Guardian, connect with your emotions. We do have something running rampant for you right now in the emotion department, though, with this hardcore waterfall in the background. But you're abundant right now, group 3. Bold and shameless. That song by Garth Brooks just popped into my head. High Priest, intend and create. I feel like group 3, all 3 groups had something for you. Because in group 1, the beginning card was the High Priestess, and she's standing here facing this way, holding out something. For sure, for sure. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Ooh, I gotta remember to breathe. I hope everything's going well for you guys, though. I feel like you could be seeing owls, eagles, or hawks, some sort of bird that is definitely messengers for you. Bees as well, and bison and fox. I guess I could have paused it, but maybe somebody's needing to learn patience. If you don't want to wait for me to look at the card, fast forward until you see my hand under the camera with the card. Because I'm learning to take my own time and to not be so rushed as well. Where the hell is it? I feel like I've gone through this deck already. Something about a spiritual experience and to wait for important information as well. Could be on the rise of being an oracle yourself, group 3. Third eye awakening here. Third eye, crown, but do you see? It's like this was in group 1 and it literally was in this position. So something, all 3 groups for you, group 3, I feel. If they don't resonate now, they will somewhere down the road. So you might want to save this to your favorites or a watch later thing also. Intend and create. So we're no longer working from a place of animosity. We're working and setting intentions from a place of peace and emotional stability and emotional intelligence. Group 3, you guys. Forgiveness. You've given forgiveness where you needed to. You were probably getting that message a lot and you weren't sure whom you were supposed to forgive, but then you got clarity on it, okay? The answer came to you in your dreams. And it also is about setting boundaries. This infinite abundance. We're forever going to have to learn to set boundaries within ourselves and with other people around us. Saying no, if it's not a holy hell yes, then it's a no, right? If it's not I actually feel guided to get this deck and what's on the bottom. Something about your talents. Holding the space, and she is holding the space right here. Holding the space for others as well. Serpents could be a thing. Snakes. They're not a bad omen. They're just signifying to you that there's something you're in the process of shedding. Animals. You connect with animals. You connect with Mother Nature. The plants. The birds. The animals. Your spiritual path. It's a spiritual awakening. Be bold. Be brazen. Look. Intention. Intend and create. There's a staff here. He's holding something there. She's holding something there. He's holding something. He's holding something. Wow. Has his hand over his heart. Stay rooted and grounded. Earth Guardian. Earth and water. Earth and water. Earth and water. Could be dreaming about being around water. Waking up on the ground. Being out in nature. Pyrite. And oh, it literally says staff right here. So something. There's earth and water here too. Something coming in. Being brazen in a extremely toxic situation. Holding your ground, standing your ground, group 3. Standing your ground. Sometimes we have to stand our ground to set boundaries with those people. Sometimes we let people walk all over us and we continue to let them step over our boundaries. Then we forgive them, right? So there's like clarity coming through about having the strength to go through this healing to lighten your load. And this could be stepping away from this person as well, who keeps overstepping your boundaries, who just has no respect for you. Yeah, freeing yourself from the constraints. This could be something within you as well, group 3. Finding commitment and being happy. Staying committed to going, I'm going to be happy. I'm happy. I know what it takes. I know my happiness comes from within. As long as you stay rooted and grounded, you'll always be able to connect to your higher self. This will help you towards your financial health as well. And Spirit is behind you. Your ancestors are behind you, giving the courage and willpower to bring something into fruition. I feel like grabbing a deck from over here. Selflessness, humility, and conscious action. The High Lord of gratitude and service. So there's something, a completion around something, helping others. Maybe you have been helping others set personal boundaries. I see a work situation and you're helping someone, or you're getting them wise advice, or just even listening about their woes and their situation. That's holding space for somebody, right? For their well-being, yeah. And also for your own well-being, though. We like to help people. We like to help teach them, right? We like to give good guidance and advice, but sometimes we have to say no. Sometimes we have to disconnect, because us constantly interacting with them and their energy will pick it up on their own. And that's where the cleansing comes in and is needed. And if you've just been really emotional lately and you're like, I really don't know why, maybe you're blaming it on one thing or the other, but deep down it's to stay rooted and grounded. I just heard that again. It could be somebody else's that you're picking up. Transformation here into new beginnings. Seeing the beauty in everything, seeing the beauty within yourself, okay? Becoming brazen, not giving a shit what other people think about how you're doing your hair, how you, whether you have makeup on or not, what you're wearing, what kind of shoes you got on, okay? You're stepping into your empowerment. You're trusting your higher knowing. You're trusting the stuff that the source is showing you. You're trusting the breadcrumbs you're following. You're trusting, you're having confidence within yourself. And this again is freeing you. Freeing you from the truth that, you know, freeing you from the truth of the matter, which is you can and you fucking will. Who cares what the other one said, right? Who cares what the other people said? Justice coming in on a situation. Justice within love, okay? Disconnecting from those. We can, this came in through group 2. We can disconnect from people, and we can set really good boundaries without having to be mean or harsh, okay? Some people though, maybe that is you, and you've been really quiet, and you're just, you know, you'd rather just take it and let them do whatever, or keep coming at you, or keep asking you favors or whatever, instead of telling them no. Well, who's going to help them if I say no, or I don't want them to be upset with me, I don't want to hurt their feelings. There is a calm way of saying, look, I'm sorry, but not this time. I can't do it for you. I just need some space, you know, whatever. Black cats, peace, good luck, and commitment within a family situation. Commitment to family. Okay, this could be family you're needing to step away from for a little bit, you know. Sometimes we have family who says, but I'm your family. How dare you treat family like that? There could be a truth coming up within a family situation that you're seeing now too. Toxic people are toxic people, and it's okay to disconnect from them, group 3. This is all I have for you guys. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. You guys are doing phenomenally well on your spiritual journey. Keep making strides. You are growing. You are moving into self-empowerment. You're holding the space. You're doing what it takes. You're doing all things right. You are right where you're supposed to be, okay? If it helped, if it resonated, hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. Greatly appreciated. And also, my contact information is below. And I do have other social media platforms that you might want to look into. If you don't have a user thing created already, you might want to look into that, okay? Love and light.